$1 billion worth of game. It's your man Yusuf. Like the channel, subscribe to the McNair way, man. Listen, man. You know what I mean? So we got Diddy on trial still, you know what I mean? Prosecution ain't yet to wrap up its case. You know what I'm saying? But are they really trying to railroad the bull Diddy? Like they really want to see Diddy behind bars? You know what I mean? I guess because Weinstein went down, they want Diddy to go down. You know what I mean? Is that it? They want a tit for tat. Black and white, you know what I'm saying? But they just kicked off, I think it's the only black juror in the trial. Talking about he wasn't forthcoming or some crap like that. Something that we never heard of before. In the middle of a trial, 5 weeks, 6 weeks in, you kicking a juror off. What? Because he don't live in the Bronx no more? He moved to Jersey? That ain't got nothing to do with him being picked for a trial when y'all mailed him the letter to come and be a juror. Obviously, his address was in the Bronx. You know what I mean? Now he's staying in Jersey with his chick. Y'all mad. Y'all trying to find a way to disqualify the man and get him out of there so that y'all can railroad the bull Diddy the hard way. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to railroad the bull Diddy the hard way. Pause. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I haven't seen nothing that the prosecution presented that Diddy should really be convicted on. You know what I mean? Where the slip up possibly happened is Diddy using business funds to fund his personal life. You know what I mean? So they trying to convolute all that together and say it's racketeering. It constituted a RICO. You feel me? But I ain't buying it. And I don't think 12 out of 12 jurors is buying it. I think maybe 4 jurors might buy it. 4 think it's BS. You know what I mean? They looking for or trying to find prosecution charges. You know what I mean? And I think 4 jurors might be on the fence. So I think Diddy gonna get away with this one with a mistrial. You know what I mean? If not a mistrial, I mean a hung jury. You know what I mean? Which means the prosecution will have to try the case again. Will they want to spend that much money? See, a lot of people don't understand what these RICO charges is all about. How, you know, if they establish the RICO on Diddy, they taking over his businesses. You know what I mean? The prosecution then becomes rich and able to sell it to somebody of who they want to be in charge. You know what I mean? They get to sell his companies off and make money for the prosecution. See what I'm saying? Or hold on to it and get somebody to manage it for the prosecution to continue to get paid and fund these bullshit cases that they be putting forth. You know what I'm saying? So that's another reason why they want to break Diddy pockets. They want to steal the generational wealth that he's created for himself and his family. You know what I'm saying? They want to steal that. They want to steal that from as many black people as they can. You know what I mean? And we have to really own up and see that. You know what I mean? They want to steal it from as many black people as they can. They tried it with Michael Jackson. They doing it with R. Kelly. The only reason why R. Kelly is incarcerated at this time is because they're trying to take over R. Kelly's masters. Period. You know what I mean? His masters are set to come back to him in 2027. But if he's incarcerated, guess what? They get to keep those masters. Whoever has them. You know what I mean? Who's ever in charge of them, Sony or whoever. You know what I mean? Same thing Michael Jackson was going through when he was battling Sony for his masters and everything else. You know what I mean? Only difference was Mike lived to see it through and he won. You know what I mean? But he didn't get to reap the benefits of it because he passed away before that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, how can a Michael Jackson be in debt when he sold 500 million records worldwide? You know what I mean? It's impossible. It's impossible. Especially when his masters come back to him, it's over. Same thing with R. Kelly. When his masters come back to him, he's no longer broke. You know what I'm saying? You see all these dudes selling their masters, getting their masters back, doing this, doing that. You know what I mean? You feel me? It's a crime what they've done to these artists in their youth. Now when the artists wising up and they try to fight back, guess what? They get them out of here. You know what I mean, they get him out of here. You feel me? So the boy Sean Combs is, you know, hey, they trying to get that boy out of here with kicking the juror off that they think might be in his favor. But what if that juror wasn't in Diddy's favor? You might have just did Diddy a favor, and now you're gonna have a hung jury, or he's gonna get acquitted just because of that. You know what I mean? That's how the Most High works, man. He'll bless you from places you never perceived. You feel me? You know what I mean? Tell the boy Diddy keep his baby oil locked away, the Astro Glide in the drawer, you know what I mean? And keep his cheeks tight up in there, you know what I'm saying? Till he get out, you know what I mean? Basically, you know what I mean? It's your man Yusuf, man, giving y'all an update on the Diddy trial, man. Holla at your boy.